never been raised in this life because they told us we was black when we really the Israelites. And I don't wanna be no plug, that's all they talking about. I don't wanna be no thug, that's all they talking about. I don't wanna be no hitter, that's all they talking about.
What's going on? Who are you?
Hey, I got a story for y'all.
Alright, what is it?
Well, I'm a Sephardic Jew.
You're a Sephardic Jew?
Yes. So back in the 1800s, Fernando and Isabella, the famous, king and queen, decided the first, global corporation,
Yeah.
The light will love and all that shit, They needed money for the little enterprise. They don't want to start,
So what's the Reconquista de España, right?
It's right after the Reconquista.
Okay.
So they needed money to conquer the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And who had money? The Jews had money. So
the Jewish people, right?
Yeah. So what did they do? They go, if you want to stay here and want to keep your shit, you have to become Catholic. So
and that's where you get to the marranos from.
A lot of the Jews were like, okay, we're Catholic now. All right, because they want to survive. And they didn't expect that. The queen and the king was expecting that they were going to say, no, we're not going to do this shit. And then they could just go off them. So the shit went for like 10 years, they were like, it's not working out the way we wanted, guys. So here comes Torquemada. All right? And Torquemada is like, I don't believe you guys converted for real.
Yeah.
And he goes, in each household, takes a fucking,
and they made me pork.
Anyway, Spain was bad to those Jewish people. They took all of the shit anyway. The ones that they didn't burn got kicked out of Spain and got spread all over, like, North Africa, Greece, and whatnot. Comes the year 2020, and the Kingdom of Spain decides that they want to apologize for what they done. So they say any of the descendants of the Sephardic Jews can recuperate their Spanish citizenship if they can prove their Jewishness, if they can prove that they're practicing Jews.
Yeah.
But they, in the first place, took away that from them, turned them into Catholics. Like I am a Jew by matrilineal right.
Wait, matrilineal right. So I want to ask you something.
Cuba.
Okay. The thing is that some Sephardic Jews might have been our people. Some of them.
Well, let me finish this though. One empty fucking bullshit, and people are expecting preparation here. If they're gonna get the same okie doke like that, Because who in the serious mind after what they did, they put a condition on an apology. And that's what they're doing. They're conditioning an apology on people that they robbed.
Because they know
But I could prove it.
How could you prove it?
I could become a Jew on my own and go back to them and say, what? They're not specifying how.
They're gonna make you take a DNA.
They're gonna make you take a DNA test.
No. Via DNA, I do have it. No, that's not the point.
Okay, but that's the thing though. Now we're talking about DNA.
Yeah.
And if you can prove you Jew. But the thing about it.
Go ahead.
But the thing about it is, where are they getting the base sample to test it from? Because how they
by matrilineal, brother.
That's I understand it. The Jewish people say that you're Jewish through your mother, right? But the Torah doesn't say that. That's not the point I'm talking about. Because the Torah says that you are an Israelite or a Jew through your father's line. I don't know where Jewish people get it from your matrilineal line. We don't understand that.
Well, that's it. If whether or not I'm Jewish, it's irrelevant. What I know is that they took some shit from my family, and now they're trying to condition.
They take your culture from you.
Well, no, I'm from Cuba, brother. Thankfully, I have
Yoruba. You didn't start there.
I have Yoruba.
You didn't start in Cuba.
I didn't start in Cuba, but we.
That's why you're not Cuban.
No, hold on a second. No, espérate un momentico, mi hermano. No. Eso no es así. Nosotros en Cuba, nosotros reafianzamos nuestra africanidad.
Okay.
Nosotros reafianzamos nuestra africanidad. En Cuba somos Yoruba, en Cuba somos Lucumí, en Cuba somos Tonto. ¿Qué pasa? Y los cubanos sabemos hablar nuestras lenguas de África. Es más, en Benín, en Cuba hay un terreno que se llama Matanza. hay un poquitico de negros que cantan unas específicas canciones que son de un sitio en Benín, que ni ellos en África se acuerdan de ellos.
Okay.
And the white people,
Eso es una belleza,
and
bro.
they go for them. These white people from Australia pay their tickets, take them back to Africa, and put both motherfuckers together, man. And that was a beautiful, I mean, the most beautiful thing I ever seen. Because these fools haven't heard those words in freaking 400 years since they took it right away.
Okay, but the thing about it is that you're saying that you're Jewish to your mother, you can test it by DNA, but we don't have an actual sample of an Israelite sarcophagus.
There's no full Israelite.
Yeah, whether or not I'm Jewish is irrelevant.
The point is that we believe you're an Israelite of the ancient lineage, not for your Sephardic. We believe that you're an Israelite for your Yoruba line. Because we believe that the Yoruba, the Hausa, we believe, not Hausa, Yoruba, the Yoruba,
Canaanites?
yeah, they're Canaanites. The Hausas are Canaanites. They've been oppressive in Yoruba for a while.
Was that?
Yeah, Arab.
No, Canaanites. They're Hamites. They're Ham, right?
And Ham is slave.
I mean, Ham, Shem, and Japheth, right? The three sons of Noah. You know, familiar with that? So if you're a Jew, right?
No, I'm not.
I'm just saying though. We say you're a Jew.
By matrilineal thing.
Well, I'm just saying
They took it right from us.
the term Jew, you would be a Shemite, right? You're
Semite.
Semitic.
Yeah.
Exactly. So Semites come from Shem, right? Exactly.
Also, it's different tribe.
Exactly. So there's a lot of Semites though, or Shemites.
Yeah.
Hamites are Canaanites. Canaanites come from Ham.
Yeah, Canaan. Yeah, I get it.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Los Hamitas.
So I wanted to, this is what I had to tell you.
Levante,
I work with a brother that's from, his family's from Venezuela and Colombia. And he believes the same thing you're talking about. And he's a sharp brother, sharp young brother, like 27, 28 years old. This is what he told me. Because we always talk about, we talk about a lot of different things. He told me the reason why I go through Masonic line now is because during the Holocaust, quote unquote, they had to change how they view themselves as a Jew because all the men were dying. So it's obviously, in war, you're going to kill the men and keep the women, right? No, for the most part. If we're enemies, I'm going to kill you and keep your woman. So of course, I'm just saying in general, in reference to the Jewish culture, how they switch it over from the biblical Torah, which is patrilineal, to matriarchal.
You think it happened during the Holocaust?
I'm not saying it's in reference to the Jewish people. I'm not saying overall.
I think it might have been before that. It's been way before that. It's found in the Talmud. So, yeah.
Exactly. But I'm saying that's what they did. So obviously the women are going to be kept alive just for childbirth, and obviously as a trope as whatever the case may be, and that's why they changed it over. But that's not biblical. That's all I'm saying.
Well, tell you the truth, bro, I'm a communist, so.
Okay, well, you can have it or whatever. Now that's, you know, what I'm saying.
I don't believe there's a God, but that's my.
I mean, you don't believe there's a God. I mean, you're saying that
I'm talking about
you Yoruba and
porque eso no tiene nada que ver una cosa con la otra. Lo cortés
¿Cómo no?
Lo cortés no quita lo valiente. No, mi hermano, no.
¿Cómo no?
Lo cortés no quita lo valiente. Que yo pueda respetar a una persona con sus creencias, a mis ancestros con sus creencias, y yo soy parte de ese ambiente cultural cubano, africano. ¿Okay? Ese es mi volá, mi murumba. Pero eso no quiere decir que yo tenga la idea de que Dios puede ser humanificado, you know? Que Dios pueda comunicarse directamente con las personas y nada. No, yo no soy de esa creencia. Yo soy de la creencia de Baruch Espinosa. ¿Entiendes? Baruch Espinosa es un filósofo judío de Portugal, ¿entiendes? Que fue, read the terms of the excommunication of that guy. He was excommunicated from the Jewish community. Why? Because he denied the hominoid idea of a God. Yes. He said that God was the essence of everything, and blah, blah, blah. How can he address, and this is his idea, you know, this is his idea. How can he address each individual prayer, for example? I mean, the whole physical world. Because the whole world, here's the thing, brother.
I mean, because you're saying that you're communist, and we already know who that came from. That came from Karl Marx, which was another Jew.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
actually, he was Jewish, not a Jew.
Before that, you got Hegel, which is definitely not Jewish. You know,
Karl Marx is Jewish.
Hegel. Whereas Karl Marx got a lot of his ideas. You know, like German classical philosophy. It wasn't only
Who
German.
wrote the Communist Manifesto? Karl Marx.
Karl Marx did. Karl Marx
And
did.
who was he?
But
He was
Karl
a
Marx,
Jewish man.
what Karl Marx did, he put together a conglomerate of German ideas, ideas of the time, basically he didn't create a philosophy. He put together a set of philosophy to prove that people were being exploited by their
The thing about it is, though, the thing about it is that who's pushing this nonsense? All the isms come from certain people.
But that's not
The Jewish
nonsense.
people.
That's not
For
nonsense.
the Jewish people. As a matter of fact, please look up the protocols of the elders of Zion. I'm gonna show you something right quick. I'm gonna show you. And look protocol 2.
And then I have to go
Because these so-called Jewish people are not the real Jews in the Bible. They're not.
Well, I mean, to begin with, we all come from, Mother Africa. Period. That's where everything came from.
We believe a point of that, yes.
Oh no, I mean,
we believe
it's empirical evidence. Everybody came from Africa. Period.
I mean, we believe
Every
but the out of Africa theory has also been part of the they found the older body in Asia, right?
No, they did not. They did not. I've been on top of that, and they did not. That is equal in time, like maybe a little bit. They cannot determine at that point, at that level, how old that. I can't remember the name of the name that skeleton something. The lady something. I can't remember.
We believe the Bible. We believe that Adam was created there. We believe that. But the out of Africa theory is kind of it's on icy ground right now, man.
I wouldn't say icy ground.
Absolutely.
So far, it's the solidest evidence that we have. And as soon as anybody proves it, categorically proves it wrong, I believe in that one. It makes sense to me. It makes sense that we come from Africa. We are Africans, all of us. Everybody's an African. Everybody is a Negro. When it comes down to it, everybody is a Negro.
No.
I think so. The people
Are
evolved.
Asians Negro?
Yes, they came from Africa.
They're Negro right now. What makes
No, they're not anymore. But everybody came from a Negro. That's what I'm trying to say.
So now you believe in evolution then?
What?
And you believe in evolution too?
Oh yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
And how could you prove evolution is because what's it called? The theory of evolution,
Yeah,
right?
but just because it's called a theory
See, let
doesn't
me
mean
show
that
you
it's not
something, right?
empirical, bro.
Damn, I wish I had that book on me. Listen.
I know.
Okay, look, the protocols of the elders of Zion.
I have a bad leg.
Okay, cool, no problem.
I'm not trying to
Sit down I didn't see how you do it. I'm just saying. The protocols of the elders of Zion would show you that socialism, communism, every ism was created by the so-called Jewish people. And this was written in the protocols of the elders of Zion, which was like the very first Zionist movement, and they were shooting out letters throughout the whole Jewry, throughout the whole world.
Yeah, I didn't know
how to take over the world.
I think Zionism is bullshit. I think it's bullshit.
You believe in
So you're communist.
you're communist. You believe in one
How is Zionism and
because
communism
it came from the same people.
It doesn't matter. A lot of things come from a group of people.
But it came from
a lot of things come from a group of people. It doesn't mean that there's a conspiracy
But for a
everyone at the
purpose.
same time.
They make communism, socialism, all those isms for a purpose.
The purpose was to emancipate the people. Period.
That's what they tell you.
No, that's not what they tell me. That's what they theorize. That somebody else might have taken it the wrong way. For example, somebody like Stalin, which by the way is not Jewish at all. He's Georgian. He was Christian Georgian.
Well, he was just Russian. He was whatever.
Not from Russia. He's from
So
Georgia.
he was from Georgia. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So anyway, that said, he wasn't Jew. He kept the evil agenda of the Soviet Union.
He took up communism.
And there was.
But my thing, what I'm saying is, out of their plans, he started this way back in 17.
When you see their plans, you put them all in one block, man.
Eran las meras cabezas de ellos. From all the Jewish communities in the
Here's
world.
my idea, though. The reason why I stopped by is because I love what you guys do.
Absolutely.
Which is you're trying to spread the truth that you believe it is, and you try to engage your community into believing this truth, and you do it respectfully, and you do it steadfastly every week when you're here, and that for me,
And we're all here for our people. This is a labor of love,
You
man.
see my people doing labors of love like that, you know, it's what's most important to me. That's what matters to me. The reason why I stopped by is because I wanted to share what I just realized about this bullshit, you know, with the apology and the giving of citizenship. Which I think is fucking preposterous.
How do you feel what's happening with Kanye West right now?
I think he's been pointed unfairly because of who he is, because he's a black man, you know.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, Kanye talks too much shit. And what the fuck was he doing on Skechers yesterday? What the fuck is that, dude?
He did that on purpose.
Yeah, no, he tried to make a point, but he made
a
time to make a terrible point because everybody said he's desperate. That's what it is. At Skechers?
Throwing billions of dollars away isn't being desperate.
Whoa, you know, they took away all his.
So why though? What's the purpose?
Why? Because they want to put down a black man, if they can.
What do you mean put down? He put that himself if that's the case.
I know, but other people have said shit like that.
No, because he revealed the truth that Jewish people run the world, and that black people are Jews as well. He skipped over that. They're trying to skip straight to anti-Semitism.
I don't agree with that, but let's agree.
What do you mean you don't agree with that?
What do I mean? I believe that's anti-Semitic.
What's anti-Semitic?
When I mean anti-Semitic speech, I mean like anti-Jewish speech. You know?
But Kanye's a Jew.
That's what he said.
No, that's what everybody says. Everybody comes from Africa. How come everybody's a Jew?
Well, here's the thing.
Here's the answer to my question.
You can be a Jew.
So who's a Jew? Who comes from Africa?
You can be a Jew.
If we're all from Africa, who's a Jew?
You can be a Jew and you can be anti-Semitic at the same time.
How? But he's a Semite.
How?
He's a Semite. Are you a Semite?
Sir.
Are you a Semite?
Sir, you're going into down a rhetorical road.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you questions I understand.
I have to go change my dressing. I have to go. I could hang with you there.
You said you're a Sephardic Jew. That means you're a Semite, right?
Sir, I'm of a matrilineal. It was told to me because of my last name, you know, okay?
Because you got conquered.
No, I did.
And
we prevailed.
We
prevailed.
You guys got conquered.
No, we got conquered and we prevailed. We kicked them out of Cuba.
Where? How?
Huh? We fought an independence war, baby.
How? You're getting sanctioned right now.
And it on myself.
You're getting sanctioned right now.
So what? And you still there.
Of course you're there. There's sanctions and rations. You have to ration your food because how poor you are. How are you talking when you barely have food to eat? That's crazy.
My brother.
That is ridiculous.
We're more than a government. And by the way,
I'm not talking about the government. I'm just saying in general. The whole island is poor.
Generally speaking, the Jewish community, the Jewish American community is super solidarity with the revolution and with the in Cuba.
The Jewish people in solidarity.
Oh, yeah.
I guarantee they're not poor, though. I guarantee they're not rationing their food to people.
I know, they were sharing what they had.
Right?
The Cubans. Oh, fuck yeah, they were.
Interesting. Give me that, so she please the poor, give me that joke. Hey man, you standing here. I'm not going to say I appreciate the dialogue, brother.
What's your name, by the way?
Ayaz.
Avin.
Nice to meet you, brother.
That's an Israelite, brother. From the Northern Kingdom. You're not a Jew, you're a Manasseh.
Manasseh?
Yeah, you're the Cuban companion. You're from the tribe of Manasseh, brother. See right there on the side?
I can see, man. I believe we are one human.
Communism does nothing for you. I'm gonna be real.
No, I mean, when I say communism, I was raised that way. At this point, I'm more of a.
But you don't practice that, right?
I don't practice some other things now.
I know. So why'd you say it?
Because I grew up with it. You know, it's still part of my tradition.
But that's not a good thing.
It's part of my tradition.
You have that? I want to read you something before you go, but I know you gotta go. You know what I want?
Hey, anyway, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. Seriously, this shit's big.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, brother. Be safe, man. You can read what you had out of that, and then give this brother some wisdom, man. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. People, everything what it is like. First he was talking about getting reparations, being a Sephardic Jew. He's a communist. They don't believe in God. Like, what?
This is Job, chapter 20, verse 10. His children shall seek to please the poor.
That's what Jewish people are doing in Cuba. They got all the riches and power. They have the opportunity to give you what they want, the crumbs up the table that they have. Didn't a chief in Kasai go over how many Jewish people run different countries in Central South America, back in Hispanics are living? There's either East Indian people in the world or Jewish people in the world. That's it. You won't find a country where our own people are ruling unless they're corrupted and bought and paid for already. You know what I mean? What's going on, brother? Nice to meet you, Most. I see you. You looking at what you need? Go ahead.
So this is out of the protocols of Zion, right? Or the protocols of the elders of Zion. So this is saying, we're going to start from up here, right? So this is saying, I put aside fine phrases which shall speak in the significance of each thought. So this is like a meeting that the Amalekites were holding. And this was actually what's called the minutes. Like when you go to court and there's a stenographer recording. So this is exactly what it was. And this was being sent out messages throughout Jewry, throughout the whole world, right? And it says right here that one of them, it says right here, okay, what I've set forth is our system from the 2 points of view that ourselves and that of the Goyim, the non-Jewish people, right? Which they are the real Goyim, right? But this is what they call so-called the people that are not Jewish, right? This is a power play that they were laying down a long time ago. Look, and it must be noted that men with bad instincts are more in number than good, and therefore the best results in governing them are attained by violence and terrorism, and not by academic discussions. Every man aims at power. Everyone would like to become a dictator if only he could. And where indeed are the men who would not be willing to sacrifice the welfare of all for the sake of securing their own welfare? What has restrained the beasts of prey who are called men, and what has served for their guidance here through, right? So it says right here, let me go down to the point. Now go down to the third, and our dated power, which has replaced that of rulers, or who were liberal, is the power of gold. Time when faith ruled, right? And the idea of freedom is impossible of realization because no one knows how to use it with moderation. They feel like they're the only ones that can understand these things, man. Right? Watch this. And watch this. The point that I found right here, because I had it all highlighted in my book, right? Discussion and agreement perfectly. Okay, point 11. Watch this. The political has nothing in common with moral. Right? The ruler who is governed by the moral is not a skilled politician and is therefore unstable on his throne. He who wishes to rule must have recourse both to cunning and to make believe. Great national qualities like frankness and honesty are vices in politics, for they bring down rulers from thrones more effectively and more certainly than the most powerful enemy. Such qualities must be the attributes of the kingdoms of the Goyim, but we must in no wise be guided by them. Right here, all right is might. All right lies in force. The word right is an abstract thought and proved by nothing. The word means no more than give me what I want in order that I thereby may have proof that I am stronger than you. So it says right here, let me go down to protocol 2. Okay, right here. Do not suppose for a moment that these statements are empty words. Think carefully of successes rearranged for Darwinism, evolution, Marxism, communism, Nietzscheism, socialism. As Jews, to any rate, it should be plain to see what a disintegrating importance these devices offer our power. So these so-called Jewish people made all these isms, man. Communism, socialism, Nietzscheism. And they did it as their tool, man.